The film opens on the frozen, hostile planet Niflheim in the year 2054. Amid the howling winds and blinding snow, a lone figure stirs, Mickey 17. He wipes thick layers of ice from his face, disoriented and half-buried in the depths of a massive crevasse. His breathing is heavy, his mind scattered as he tries to piece together what happened. He knows only one thing for certain. He's in trouble. Above him, a flitter ship cuts through the icy fog and hovers to a stop. The pilot is Timo, Mickey's longtime friend and fellow colonist. Timo peers down into the abyss and spots Mickey alive barely. As he rappels halfway down, he retrieves Mickey's flamethrower, remarking dryly that at least the supply folks will be happy to get this back.
What's it feel like to die?
But instead of rescuing Mickey, Timo ascends back up, leaving his friend stranded below in the frozen void. As the silence returns, the crevasse begins to shift and groan. Cracks split through the ice, and Mickey watches in horror as a massive alien creature, a mother creeper, tumbles from its nest above and slides toward him. The ground shakes as it screeches, and Mickey realizes he's about to be devoured. Before the creature reaches him, the story flashes back to show how Mickey ended up here. Back on Earth, Mickey Barnes was just an ordinary man with extraordinary bad luck. His best friend Timo had convinced him to start a macaron business, promising big profits and a better life. But the plan quickly collapsed, leaving Mickey drowning in debt. Desperate, he turned to a loan shark to stay afloat, a mistake that nearly got him killed. By 2050, running out of options and hunted by his creditors, Mickey and Timo made a drastic decision. They enlisted with a colonization mission to Niflheim, an uncharted and deadly ice world. Timo signed on as a shuttle pilot, while Mickey took a position as an expendable.
You read through the whole application.
The title wasn't just a name, it was a death sentence. Expendables were human test subjects used for the colony's most dangerous and suicidal tasks. When they died, their consciousness would be reprinted into a new, cloned body, complete with their memories. Mickey's job was simple: die, get replaced, and do it all over again. During the long voyage through space, Mickey found a glimmer of light in the darkness, a relationship with Nasha, a security agent assigned to the mission. She admired his courage and pitied his fate, standing by him even as he volunteered for radiation exposure tests and lethal experiments.
What's it like to die?
After 4 years in deep space, the crew finally reached Niflheim. Mickey was immediately sent down to the surface as a test subject to check for alien pathogens. Each new version of Mickey was killed, infected, or destroyed as the scientists struggled to create a working vaccine. One clone after another, Mickey 3, Mickey 9, Mickey 14, all sacrificed in the name of survival.
He's alive!
Now, Mickey 17, the 17th version of himself, finds that survival has once again turned against him. Trapped beneath miles of ice, hunted by a monstrous alien, and abandoned by the only friend he ever trusted, now fully settled on the frozen planet of Niflheim, the colonists begin their dangerous mission to study the planet's hostile ecosystem. Mickey 17, the 17th clone in the line, is assigned to capture a native species known as creepers, mysterious, serpentine creatures that live deep beneath the ice. During his mission, Mickey 17 falls into a snow-covered crevasse, bringing the story back to the opening scene of the film. His friend Timo, piloting a flitter ship, spots him but decides that rescuing Mickey would be too much trouble. Instead, Timo retrieves Mickey's valuable flamethrower and leaves him to die. Just as Mickey loses consciousness, the creepers emerge from the ice. To his surprise, they don't attack him. Instead, they carry him to the surface, saving his life.
Ditching me out here in the middle of nowhere.
However, Mickey's survival creates a new problem. Believing him dead, the colonists have already reprinted a new clone, Mickey 18. This new version is more aggressive and volatile than his predecessor. According to the expedition's strict protocol, led by the ambitious politician Kenneth Marshall, any instance of multiples, two living versions of the same clone, must be eliminated immediately. When Mickey-18 learns that Mickey-17 is still alive, he tries to kill him to follow the rules and protect himself. But Mickey-17 proposes a risky alternative. They can secretly share duties and take turns dying, allowing both to survive undetected. Reluctantly, Mickey-18 agrees. Their uneasy alliance is soon tested. The two witness Timo illegally selling oxazole, the same fuel used for flamethrowers, as a street drug to other colonists. Furious at Timo's corruption, Mickey-18 nearly kills him in a fit of rage, but is stopped when Nasha intervenes. Later, Mickey-18 leaves with Nasha, while Mickey-17 learns that he has won a drawing to attend a private dinner with Marshall, his wife Ilfa, and the colony's stern security agent Kai. At the dinner, things take a disturbing turn when Mickey-17 is unknowingly fed experimental meat and painkillers, triggering a violent reaction. As the others panic, Kai steps in to save him from being executed on the spot, smuggling him to her quarters. However, when she tries to seduce him, Mickey-17 escapes and runs to Nasha for safety. Nasha soon discovers the truth, that there are two Mickeys living in secret, and, rather than panic, she chooses to accept them both, recognizing that they are essentially the same person. But their fragile peace doesn't last. Kai accidentally discovers the existence of the two Mickeys and moves to report them to Marshall. When Mickey-17 tells Mickey-18 about the near-fatal dinner, the hot-headed clone becomes enraged. Convinced that Marshall is experimenting on them and exploiting the colony, Mickey-18 vows to assassinate him during an upcoming public ceremony to unveil a monument made from Niflheim's rock. At the event, a high-powered laser is used to slice a massive stone in half for engraving. But as the beam cuts through, it accidentally exposes two baby creepers, Luko and Zoko, who are living inside the rock's pores. The creatures emerge, causing chaos among the crowd. Mickey-17 manages to capture Zoko, but Luko is tragically killed by security after startling Marshall. Outside the ship, thousands of creepers gather in the icy plains, demanding the return of Zoko, the surviving baby creeper. Inside the brig, Mickey-17 explains how the creepers once saved him, leading Nasha to realize that the creatures are sentient and capable of communication. Timo arrives under orders from the lone shark's agent on the expedition, intending to dismember Mickey-17 to erase him permanently. To protect him, Mickey-18 volunteers to take 17th's place as part of a ruse. During the chaos, Nasha escapes and overpowers Timo, but before they can flee, security forces intervene and escort everyone to Marshall. At headquarters, Kenneth Marshall announces his decision to wipe out the creepers completely. He also destroys Mickey's memory backups, ensuring that neither of the clones can ever be reprinted. Ilfa, Marshall's wife, convinces him to stage a cruel contest instead. The two Mickeys will be sent outside to hunt creepers and collect their tails for food supplies. The one who brings back the most will be allowed to live. Both Mickeys are fitted with bomb vests controlled remotely to ensure obedience. Once outside, Mickey-17 and Mickey-18 refuse to carry out the mission. Instead, they search for the creepers' leader, determined to broker peace. Realizing the Mickeys are disobeying, Marshall leads a security team to the surface to eliminate them and the creepers. Using a translation device, Mickey-17 communicates with the mother creeper and warns her of Marshall's plan to destroy her kind. She demands Zoko's release and the sacrifice of a human to atone for the death of her offspring, Luko. Inside the ship, Nasha receives Mickey-17's signal and moves to free Zoko. To guarantee compliance, she takes Ilfa hostage, forcing the others to cooperate. However, several security agents, who have secretly turned against Marshall, intervene and arrest Ilfa. Back on the surface, Mickey-18 fights Marshall in a final confrontation. Knowing what must be done, Mickey-18 detonates his bomb vest, killing both himself and Marshall, fulfilling the creeper's demand for a human sacrifice and ending the conflict. After the explosion, Mickey-17 and the remaining colonists establish peace with the creepers. Marshall and Ilfa's collaborators are brought to justice, while Ilfa takes her own life in disgrace. Meanwhile, Timo is attacked by the lone shark's associate, but kills him in self-defense, later using the event to testify against the lone shark back on Earth. In the aftermath, Nasha joins the colony's leadership council, helping to guide a new era of coexistence. As spring arrives on Niflheim, the colonists gather for a groundbreaking ceremony, marking a new beginning. Mickey 17, now reclaiming his original name Mickey Barnes, solemnly destroys the cloning device, officially ending the expendable program and closing the chapter on humanity's reliance on death and rebirth.